Look at these beetroot. How did they get so big? And what does it mean? And do they taste nice even? So they were sown and transplanted, sown early April, transplanted late April as multi-sown. These are the last big ones. We've harvested loads of beetroot from the rest of this bed, and some of these were in clumps with other beetroots that weren't so big. But how did they get so big? Well, it's no dig with decent mulch or compost, nothing excessive. But what I've noticed is they've been rooting into the bed next door. So you can see how the chicories these are for radicchios, they're smaller here than they are on the other side. And so it looks like the beetroot, it shows how plants can root a lot sideways as well as going down. So what I want to do is harvest one of these to show you, and then I'm even going to slice the thin slither off. The weight of it is around 5 kilos, I reckon. Oh gosh, it could be even more. I would say it's at least 5 kilos, that's about 11 pounds. And nice little roots. If I cut off this bit, we can, what I'm hoping to show you as well is the moon rings in here, because yeah, look, it's so gorgeous, the pattern of rings there. But it's confusing here because it's like we got 3 different globes going on. Normally with the beetroot, I find they make a ring, a line like tree rings, but it follows the lunar months. So in this case, it's almost 2, so April, May, June, July, August, and then doubled up. So maybe it's new moon and full moon, or you can see it more clearly there as well. Fascinating. So let's have a little taste. I don't really need the chopping board actually. So I'm going to cut a thin slither, and I've done this on open days before because people are curious, what do they taste like? And I've handed them out to people, and the consensus is, well, they taste pretty nice. So let's see. Oh my word. Do you know, that, I wish I could somehow convey it on film. It's really sweet. And not only is it sweet, it's tender. So what you can take from this is, don't worry if your beetroots, celeriac, parsnips, whatever, get really big. They're not in flowering mode in the first year, they're biennial plants. It's only when they start to go to flower that they get woody. That would be the case with, say, kohlrabi. If you sowed it in February and by late June it's starting to go to flower, then you get a woody root. It's nothing to do with size, it's to do with the plant itself and its timings. So enjoy it if you've got big beetroot.